Because he worshipped the babe.
That's right. That's
He
right.
worshipped the babe.
That's right. He held them in his hands. You know?
He was 8 days old.
Yep.
8 days old. Imagine that.
The K, vitamin K kicked in.
Yeah. The coagulation system.
Yeah, that shows you everything is predestinated, man.
Yeah.
8 days old. It was already predestinated what Yahushua what he would do, what his mission was.
Yeah, and then Simeon, he even broke down what was going to go down. He said, this child is set up for the fall and for the rising of many in Israel.
Yeah.
You know, and he even told Mary, he said, "And the sword shall pierce even into thy soul." You know, something along those lines. You know.
Yeah, that's what he said. Go ahead.
You got it, bro.
Keep putting in the 5th verse, but keep reading.
Okay, it reads on. And some of them believed and consorted with Paul and Silas.
Just like today, some Israelites believe and some Israelites don't believe. Then you have Israelites that claim that they're Israelites, which they are Israelites, but they don't believe that the Messiah came.
Right.
To this day, they don't believe that the Messiah came.
The only.
And if you notice, all these people that attack Israel, who are they attacking? It really is number one, they're attacking GMS.
Yep.
And then behind that, they're attacking
One
anybody
West.
that came out of One West. So where did the truth come from? The truth came out of One West.
Yep.
It didn't come from other groups. If you got a Jake talking about the Messiah didn't come and all that, then you get away from that guy. You don't sit down and have a debate with him. And then the scriptures speak about debates. That having debates are wicked, man. Having them prearranged debates. That's in Romans, the 1st chapter, around about 26, 27 verses. Give me that, man.
Oh, which are not convenient.
Which is not convenient. It says, which is me.
Yeah.
And it says the debating. Oh, you got it? Go ahead and read.
27, you said, right?
I believe it's 27. I said around me. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 1, verse 27.
Oh, Romans.
And likewise also the men having the natural use of the women burnt in their lust one towards another, men with men working that.
Now, I was going through this when Eddie Long got put to death, and you know they still praising this guy. When they had the funerals, the ceremony, they had this one guy look like a half a cracker. He was praising this guy, and he had a big audience, man. They were saying he was a man of God, this, that, and the other. And then you had other people saying that good he died, man. Most I got that motherfucker. Go ahead.
It says, and likewise also the man leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men.
And they're saying that them people that followed his ass, they're saying that he never had sex with no little boy. And why them boys come out and say we're gonna go to court? Because he threatened them with court. He said he's gonna be King David, they're gonna be Goliath, and he gonna pick up stones and knock him dead. So they said, come on. And what wound up happening? He settled out of court for millions of dollars. And then they got that one faggot. He's getting ready to write a book.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He's getting ready to write a book on the subject.
Oh, he gonna cash in.
Oh, he gonna cash in on it, man. And you see, every one of them boys, and they really wasn't boys, they were men, because they were past the age of 12. So if you don't know that you ain't supposed to be having sex with another man, then you a damn faggot, you damn self, man. Because all them guys remain faggots. They remain homos, man.
Yeah.
And that's one of the worst sins. The Most High destroyed 5 cities all for faggotism, man. And these elites know about it because they read the scriptures at the inauguration. So you mean to tell me they never read the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, and they never read out of 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter,
Sample.
about the Sodom and Gomorrah is an example for those that don't follow righteousness. You mean to tell me they don't know that, man? So they know that America's going to be destroyed by fire.
Yeah, they know. They put in their movies. The movie Planet of the Apes, 1968.
Now, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because there's a scripture on that.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and speak. Let me get this scripture.
Yeah. In the movie Planet of the Apes, 1968. They showed the scene of America being destroyed. You know,
Say that again, please. Nice and slow.
yeah, in the movie
Loud.
Planet of the Apes, made in 1968, they showed America being destroyed. In the movie, America was known as the Forbidden Zone.
And there were other movies. Name all the movies that Esau made about the destruction of America.
Oh, Deep Impact, I think was
another one.
Independence Day,
That's another one.
Independence Day,
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
Speak on it. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, so the point is, Esau, their top elites, they know America's going to be destroyed. Because if that wasn't the case, they wouldn't put it in those movies. All right? Plus, they get visions. A lot of those directors, they get visions, and that's pursuant to, what is that, the last days, get that for me. Yeah, dream, your men shall see visions. Now, the scripture wasn't specific. It didn't say Israelite men shall see visions. It says your men shall see visions. So the Lord can give a vision to any nation on the planet Earth, right? Any man of the nation of the planet. The brother's gonna get it. So the point is, they see those visions, and some of the visions are America's destruction. Okay, that's why they put it in the movies. That's why, look, Terminator 2, right? Terminator 2, they show you vivid, right? Terminator 2, there's a scripture in the Bible where it speaks about the Lord said, I will sweep America with the besom of destruction.
Isaiah 14.
Now that word besom, it means a sweeping agent. So you're watching the movie, you see the wall of fire sweeping across the land. So where the hell did they get that from?
They got it from the Bible.
You got the scripture? Your men shall, what is that, Joel? Joel the second chapter. Joel the second chapter.
See, these devils know that this book is real. You know, the problem is that they pay off people to set up people to say that the Bible ain't accurate, that it's not real.
Well, wait a minute. If the Bible is a joke book, why in the inauguration are they quoting scriptures? Right?
Yeah.
You saw the inauguration. Did you see the inauguration? What were they reading? Marvel. What were they reading? Marvel comic books? No, they were reading the Bible, man.
They weren't reading the Quran.
They read the book of Matthew, the 5th chapter. They read that. Now, he should have kept reading, because in the very same chapter, it says not to swear on the Bible. So that, man, because in Matthew, the 5th chapter, the 34th verse, it tells you not to swear on the Bible. Not to swear at all. Yeah, go ahead.
Joel chapter 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
No. Just Israelite flesh. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
You heard that? Now that's a read that again. That's in the book of Joel. That's a prophecy.
Joel chapter 2, verse 28.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
All flesh means just that, brothers. All flesh. So them directors in Hollywood, they get that a portion of the Lord's Spirit through them visions of what the Lord is going to do. That's why they put it in their movies, man.
Yeah, well, Balaam was a heathen, a Midianite, and the Lord showed him what? Visions of the future concerning Israel, concerning the nations, and concerning their condition they were going to be in the latter days.
Yep. Continue, brother.
And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams.
Now, when a director puts in his movie America's future destruction, that's a form of prophecy. Because the word prophecy means to say before. Now, the director don't have to say it, but if he puts it in his movie, it's like he's saying it. Right? So there you go, man. So Terminator 2, look, Terminator 2, they show America being destroyed. They show it.
That was the same director that said he had a dream.
Yeah, James Cameron. James Cameron was the director.
Yeah, and many Edomites and other nations, they see the destruction of America. they see martial law, they see dreams and visions of martial law and all of that, you know? You got it, bro.
It says, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions.
Your young man shall see visions.
Hey, yo, what tribe y'all
All right? Different tribes. I'm from the tribe of Benjamin.
from? We're Israelites.
We're Israelites.
We're Israelites.
Israelites, they still got Levi's, they got Shabazz tribe.
No Shabazz. Nah.
No
That ain't
Shabazz.
no tribe of Shabazz, man.
Nope.
That's your word.
That's that
5%er.
yeah, that's that what do you call it? Fable's tale. That's that Fable's tale.
I knew.
Levi.
I'm on Pacific, someone know. I just said that, right?
Yeah, Levi, yeah. What tribe are you from?
What tribe am I from?
Yeah. Are you on the board?
I don't know what the school or what you expect before it comes down. They didn't get to tell me though.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is, what are you so-called? What are you, West Indian, Negro, or what would you consider yourself?
Haitian.
Where's your family from? Down south?
Well, we come back to you. We'll come back to you, brother. Just stand back and listen. We're going to come back to you, all right?
Well, we know he's an Israelite.
All right? I just found it.
Got it.
But I'm going to start from the, like I always do.
Top.
Start from the top. But it's in what is
Ain't
it?
Shabazz tribe in the Bible?
There's no such thing
No,
as
no such thing as the tribe of
tribe.
Shabazz, man.
It's in the Bible though.
No,
Where?
Shabazz is not.
Where?
Shabazz is not in the Bible.
It's not in the Bible, man.
Where you at?
Tell me something I don't know. Hey, give me Wisdom of Solomon, third chapter of this give me wisdom. Give me wisdom.
Wisdom.
Like the Edomites say, give me the book of wisdom. Wisdom of Solomon, the third chapter in the top. The key point is around about the 7th, 8th verse.
Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. But
Now
the
you mentioned all those movies that they made, right?
Con.
You mentioned James Cameron, and you said that they had visions, right?
Yep.
We even got the sign of that.
Yeah.
Well, the scripture's going to tell you that all those movies that they made in their mind, that's how they're going to be destroyed according to their own imagination. All right? Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand
Which are us. The souls of the righteous are in the hand of who?
of the Most
Of
High.
the hand of the Most High. So why you got to worry about anything? Like God said, we're going to roll up, we're going to smoke you, we're going to send the bloods and the clips on you. We're going to run you over with a truck. You know? The feds going to come and get us.
I'm gonna call it feds
I'm
on
going
you.
to call a beast on you.
I'm gonna call it beast on you.
Go ahead.
And there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the
Why does the
unwise.
Most High allow us to go through that bullshit if we're doing His will? We're doing what? Hey, look, if you have a woman, right, that just treats you like a king, man. Anytime you need money.